Welcome to this video titled Forms. This is Craig Kreskis. I'm a cloud solution architect at Microsoft. This video is a part of the Dynamics 365 Marketing in a Day workshop. As I mentioned, this is about forms and creating and working with forms. At the time of recording, this is still a feature in preview. Just for a refresher, again, just foundational training, forms, or a marketing form, I should say, is an inbound communication channel that allows marketers to leverage for customers to register for, say, newsletters, ask for quotes, or another good example might be, say, as an example might be a white paper download. So there's a form that resides on a web page somewhere where a customer can access. They submit some information, and in return, they get information back. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to create a form, we'll personalize the form, and then publish it for use. So to begin, let's go ahead and create the new form. On the left-hand side, under Channels, in between email and push notifications are forms. You'll select New, and then you'll be prompted for a choice, and that is based on your target audience. Now, with the lead as the selection, each form submission will create a new record, even if there is the same email address that's already being used in the application. Whereas if I selected Contact, a record with the same email address that already exists, it'll simply be updated. So no duplicate email contact will be created if the same email address is already being used. We'll select on lead, so give the name of a form, select create, and you could select from a couple of the list of templates, or you can select skip and then create with a blank template. I'll select lead generation and use some of the existing forms set up already. On the screen, you'll see here that the form is defined by a set of input fields that are arranged into a format or a form layout. Select Save. Just go ahead and save your work. Again, you want to make sure that you've got the title. And then if you want to take a look at the input fields, for example, the company name, you can turn on and turn off the requirements. So if this is a field that is required, you can select on that. And then you could also search from the list. So for example, if we wanted to include industry as part of the information that we were capturing on the form, you could just drag it and drop it onto the canvas on the left-hand side. Placeholder text, I just change it to what is your industry. Select Save, and you've created a form. Now the next two steps, personalize and publish, I'm just going to do together. So to begin, if you wanted to personalize, I showed just a little bit on how you can ensure that the fields are required and how you would change the question or the placeholder text. On the right side, let's say, for example, you want to start to personalize this with one of the elements in the toolbox. So you can drag and drop anything over on the right-hand selection pane. I'll drag over a layout here, let's say a 1x2 column. And then I can drag that text into the column on the right. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to insert an image. So I'll add an element, choose image, either chose from the library, insert from URL, or browse the library. And in this case here, I'll choose an image and select. And now I'm able to personalize that form. So once I'm done, I save. And then this is the part where I'm combining the steps, and that's publish. Now, once you publish, it then becomes a step that we'll need to invoke someone from IT to either embed the JavaScript code, get this into an iframe code, or generate the code here that they want to put onto a standalone page. So I just wanted to show you in this video a couple of steps on how to create, personalize, and then publish forms as an inbound channel as part of Dynamics 365 marketing. Again, this video is part of a bigger workshop designed for you to follow along inside of your trial or demo tenant. I want to thank you so much for the investment on this video. If you're interested in learning more about upcoming live events that we're hosting here in the US, I provided a link at the bottom left corner. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video soon.